Hello ladies, welcome to the channel and welcome back. So if you would like to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. So today I'm taking my e.l.f. matte concealer in the shade Tan Sand, and I'm just going to use that as my base and blend everything Next, I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses setting powder, and I'm just going to set my base. Once I am finished, I will be going in with the Nubian Royal palette from Juvias place in this light purple shade, and I'm just going to apply that to my crease and blend everything out. Alright, so next I'm taking my Warriors palette in this tan shade, and I'm just going to blend that to my first transition shade to make sure I'm blending out any harsh lines. Alright, so I'm going back in the Nubian Royal palette in this deep purple shade, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. Okay, so next I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette in this purple shade, and I'm also going to place that on the outer edges of my eye just to give it an ombre effect, to go from the darkest purple to the lightest purple. Okay, so going back in the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm using that iridescent shade, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my brow to give it just a little bit of highlight. Okay, so now I'm taking my lash glue, using it as a primer so I can apply my glitter. So I will be using a fine and chunky gold glitter to apply to my lid. And to line my eyes, I will be using my Wet n Wild liquid liner pen. So next I'll be taking the Bowitzki water activated liner in the shade Lilac, and I'll be applying that to my lid as well. So next I'm going in with my rhinestones that I did purchase from Amazon, and I will be applying that to my lid as well. So next I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, and I'm just going to apply that over any dark spots that I do see, and I will be blending that out.
It's so special, boy, it feels when I'm with you.
So next I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It is a matte foundation I tend to use since I do have really oily skin, and I'm just going to blend everything out.
Just so you know, you're mine for sure. Yeah. You're mine for sure. Yeah. Ooh, you're mine for sure.
Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 57, and I am going to conceal under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my chin, and also my forehead, and I'm going to blend everything out.
I begin to
So I ended up going back in with the Juvias Place Concealer in shade 11 just to brighten the look up a little bit more.
You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. Just so you know, ain't never let you go. You're mine, oh, just so you know, you're mine for sure. You're mine for sure. Yeah. Ooh, you're mine for sure.
So I am going in with the e.l.f. Satin Finish Concealer in medium beige to brighten my under eye.
I begin to
So to contour, I am using the e.l.f. Matte Concealer in the shade Rich Ebony, and I am going to be blending everything out.
It's so special, boy, it feels when I'm with you. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. Just so you know, ain't never let you go. You're mine, oh, just so for sure.
So I am going back in the Jaclyn Hill palette in that purple shade, and I will be applying that underneath my eye. So for the corners of my eye, I will be taking this lighter purple shade and applying it there. And then later I will go in with that iridescent shade and apply that to the inner corners. So next I'm taking the Airspun setting powder that is translucent, and I will be applying that underneath my eye to prevent any creasing. And afterwards I'll be going in with the Wet n Wild setting powder in the shade Deep and applying that to those areas that I also highlighted.
It's so special, boy, how it feels when I'm with you. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. Just so you know, ain't nothing.
So for my contour, I'll be using the Black Opal pressed powder in the shade Bronze Blue.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. You're mine for sure. You're mine for sure.
So next I'm going in with the Warriors 2 palette in that red shade, and I'll be using that as my bronzer. Also for my blush, I'll be using the orange shade out of that same palette, and I will be applying that to the apples of my cheeks. So next I'm taking the Queen's palette by Juvias Place, and I'm using that bronze shade to highlight.
I begin to
So to line my lips, I'll be using a regular brown lip pencil.
It's so special, boy, how it feels when I'm with you. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do.
So I am trying something a little different. I will be mixing 3 shades. So this first shade that I am doing is the e.l.f. concealer in Rich Ebony. And then I'll be taking my For the Gods matte lipstick in that pink shade.
You're mine for sure. You're mine for sure.
So next I'm taking the Ruby Kisses Forever matte lipstick in this pink shade. I did forget the name of the shade, but it will be in the description below. And to set my face, I will be using the Milani setting spray. And ladies, here is the completed look. If you all liked the video, be sure to leave a comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I will see you queens later.